Hey guys, how y'all doing? Barnaclesaurus here, and in this video we're going to be reviewing another CollectA figure. This time it is their 2015 Smilodon. Now, I don't have a whole lot to say about this figure for two reasons. Number one, it's extremely amazing and wonderful and perfect, and I just love it. So mostly I'm just going to be blindly praising the thing. But another thing is I don't know a gosh darn thing about Smilodon as a genus, or saber-toothed cats in general. So as far as accuracy is concerned, I have nothing to say other than just I have faith in CollectA, and I trust them by now that they did a good job with accurately restoring the anatomy of the animal, and we're just going to leave it at that. There's certainly nothing that obviously sticks out as being incorrect, not that I would even really be able to notice that. And look at the fingerprints I'm leaving. Like, how sweaty am I for some reason? That's disturbing. Okay, so on to the figure. Look at this pose. This pose is so good. I've loved this figure since we first got the pictures of it. I remember it being one that really stuck out to me back when we got like the initial pictures released for all the 2015 stuff from CollectA. That was the year the feathered T-Rex and all those Spinosaurus figures came out, but this still stood up as a standout figure through the mix of giant crazy theropods and everything else. And it stood out for good reason. It's beautiful, and one of the most impressive things is the posture. It looks like it's sort of in a defensive posture, not attacking, but defending, which is kind of a subtle, cool thing. It's not just mindlessly trying to kill something. It actually looks like it could be in danger. That's neat to see a top predator depicted in that manner, even if it is pretty subtle. And just the way this paw is outstretched, the way the head looks, it looks so impressive. Like, whatever is attacking it is probably deciding to run away by now. From the other side, you can see it looks just as wonderful. In fact, that angle there might be my favorite angle to actually view the figure from. There's something about that. That's just the way the limbs line up. The whole thing looks very naturalistic, very fluid. It could fit in with figures of modern big cats. It's not overly monstrous. It very lovingly and naturalistically reconstructs the animal of Smilodon. Oh, I love the little details they have going. Like, look at the pattern on the ears. There's a lot of big cats with interesting patterns, and a lot of times they have stuff on the ears, and you have just this little bit of black and white. That's so nice. I mean, that's so easy to overlook, and then they sort of tie in that motif on the little bobtail as well. For the overall pattern, we have spots, and it's not the greatest looking thing, but I think it works perfectly fine. Probably pretty accurate considering where this was in tall grass and whatnot. It probably had some sort of pattern to break up its shape in the interest of camouflage, so that's great to see. The toe pads and the paws are just wonderful. I love that they aren't just sculpted, they are actually painted. Brown is an interesting color choice, but I guess it makes sense. I don't know what other color they'd be besides maybe pink, but brown certainly seems to work in my eyes. And I love that detail. The only little thing that kind of bothers me, detail-wise, is the claws. They've been sculpted as if they're retracted, but you can still see the shape of the claws in like each of the toes, and they haven't been painted at all. They're just white like the rest of the paw. It's a little weird to me, even though they're retracted. I feel like they should be like a slightly darker gray or something. I mean, I guess the claws of a mammal would usually be just kind of beige or translucent beige type thing, so I don't know. Just a minor thing that's a little bit I'm a little bit skeptical on. As far as the sculpted detail, look at the fur texture on that. Look at how crisp that is, how natural it looks. So well done. Now, of course, the primary iconic feature of the animal Smilodon were its teeth, and that looks great. The whole head looks great. I love the little dots for the whiskers. It'd be amazing if there would be a way to actually include whiskers, but like, how would you do that? It looks great. The whole head, the interior of the mouth with the other teeth besides the saber teeth is all very well done. As far as I know, it's fairly anatomically accurate. Look at the eyes. Look at the face on that. That looks great. Very symmetrical. It doesn't look goofy from the front. It looks very nice from the front. Good job, CollectA. Good job. We also, this is a male Smilodon. CollectA really likes making obviously male mammals, let's put it that way. It's interesting. I like that that they're not afraid to just show the anatomy as it was. So that's a pro as far as I see. Let's bring in some size comparisons. I only have two. Well, I guess I usually only have a couple. We have the Papualosaurus. As you can see, this figure is sizable. Like it's not gonna be in scale with many dinosaurs, that's for sure. But I'm gonna bring in the only other Smilodon I have, which is from the Safari Ltd, excuse me, Prehistoric Life Tube, and it's this little miniature here, and it's tiny. It's okay, except it has one normal paw and one like catcher's mitt on the other side. It also has like a really kind of long, bushy tail for some reason. Not really long, but longer than it should be. A bit odd. And there you go. I'm thinking this is a little bit better. Also, look at the goofy face on this. Look at that. Look at this little dude. So my final rating for this figure is a 10 out of 10. This is, I think, the first 10 out of 10 figure we've done in a while. All the other CollectA ones have been like high ratings, but not quite on the nail on the head. What am I even trying to say? But this one is amazing. I can't recommend it enough. It's my only mammal figure from CollectA. It'd be hard for CollectA to top this. I can't think of any mammal figures they have that I would consider better than this, even though this is the only one I have in person. I absolutely love it, and you have to go get it now. Thank you for watching. Bioniclesaurus signing out. I wonder if you can hear the windstorm. If you can, don't worry, I'll probably survive.